Accessibility is everywhere in policy, but not always in practice. In many cases, it becomes a checklist shown to investors and customers, without always reflecting real usability. But the reality is more complicated. Government systems have laws that bind them to accessibility, while private companies often approach accessibility through business priorities, legal risk, or public image. So the question is accessibility actually enforced differently? Or has it become more about appearance than function? To answer that, we first need to understand where web accessibility standards came from in the first place. Websites were built primarily for users who could see, hear, and use a mouse without difficulty. For millions of disabled users, large portions of the web were difficult or completely impossible to access. Dot-com boom period was a time that a lot of companies were excited to be a part of without having much of any plans. Websites appeared almost overnight, but accessibility was rarely part of the conversation. But very few organizations were thinking about accessibility. The focus was speed, growth, competition, visibility, not whether disabled users could navigate the experience. As more people recognized this problem, accessibility experts and technology organizations began pushing for universal standards that could make the web usable for everyone. That effort eventually led to the creation of WCAG, the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. On May 5, 1999, the World Wide Web Consortium introduced the first version of the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. The goal was simple: make the web accessible to everyone, including people with disabilities. Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 1.0 established recommendations for developers to remove barriers from websites. Some of the key requirements included adding alternative text to images, supporting keyboard navigation, using proper page structure, and ensuring compatibility with assistive technologies. WCAG 1.0 became the foundation for modern digital accessibility. In December of 2008, WCAG 2.0 was officially released. This updated version helped developers create accessible websites, applications, and digital content across newer technologies and devices. WCAG 2.0 focused on four major principles. Content should be perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. These principles became the foundation for modern web accessibility. Today, the accessibility community is developing WCAG 3.0. Unlike previous versions, WCAG 3.0 is still a working draft. The goal is to create a more flexible and user-focused accessibility standard that better supports modern technology, mobile devices, cognitive disabilities, and future digital experiences. Accessibility standards continue evolving because technology itself never stops evolving.